The internet, we all know, contains more information and websites than any one person could visit in a lifetime. But what most people don't know is that 96% of the internet lays beyond the reach of search engines such as Google and Bing. Known as the deep web, this vast region of hidden online content is not indexed or cataloged by any search engines, and is home to the most disturbing places you can find online. So to shed some light on the deepest and darkest depths of the internet, we've put together a list of 10 disturbing facts about the deep web. Number 10. The deep web is many orders of magnitude larger than the normal internet, which has been termed as the surface web. In fact, researchers estimate that the deep web is over 500 times greater than its surface web counterpart, with 96% of the internet's content falling under the domain of the deep web. Due to the deep web's massive size, most of it remains unexplored. Number 9. The deep web is mainly accessed through something called a Tor browser, which is designed to allow for anonymous web browsing. Another advantage to the Tor browser is that it is one of the few ways to reach the deep web, as normal search engines and web browsers such as Google Chrome and Firefox do not have this ability. Number 8. The deep web contains advertisements for services and products that are not only highly illegal, but also downright disturbing. The Silk Road, for instance, is a marketplace that operates within the deep web and sells all manners of drugs and other illegal substances. But the Silk Road is just the beginning, as services that are far more unethical also operate on the deep web with impunity. Anonymous sellers can be found advertising stolen credit cards, weapons such as this fully automatic AK-47 that is for sale in France, as well as hitmen. Hitmen operating on the deep web charge for their services depending on which target you specify, with a normal target costing $10,000, while public figures cost over $100,000 to eliminate. To this date, all of these services continue to operate on the deep web with impunity. And in many ways, what we mentioned here is just scratching the surface. Number 7. Dollars won't get you very far when browsing the deep web. In fact, you can't use them at all in this area of the internet. Bitcoin is the dominant currency of the deep web, as deep web users prefer its anonymous nature. Bitcoin's creator went by the name Satoshi Nakamoto and hasn't been heard from since 2011. To this day, almost nothing is known about him. Satoshi Nakamoto is such a mystery that he made our list of the 10 most mysterious people of all time. Number 6. The deep web, unsurprisingly, is also a very dangerous place. Your computer can be infected with malware while browsing this region of the internet quicker than the blink of an eye. This is because users often click on links with JavaScript enabled in their browser. An exploit in JavaScript allows for unscrupulous people on the deep web to instantly upload malware and keyloggers onto a target user's computer, compromising their passwords. The risks don't end there, though. When a security blogger was caught trying to expose stolen credit card merchants operating in the deep web, they retaliated by mailing heroin to his home and notifying the police. A SWAT team was dispatched to his home, and he was nearly framed for a crime he didn't commit. Number 5. The deep web also operates as a meeting ground and safe haven for terrorists. This came to the public's attention in 2013, when U.S. intelligence began monitoring communications between senior Al-Qaeda operatives that were plotting on the deep web. At the time, Al-Qaeda operatives were in the early stages of plotting attacks on U.S. embassies across the world. U.S. officials reacted by closing down 22 of its embassies in the Middle East and North Africa. To this day, terrorists and U.S. intelligence continue to play a dangerous game of cat and mouse in the darkest corners of the deep web. Number 4. Not everything on the deep web is completely immoral. During the Arab Spring in 2011, journalists and anti-government activists used the deep web to communicate and coordinate their efforts. Thanks to the deep web, for the first time in history, these opposition groups were able to communicate with each other, and as a result, the Arab Spring managed to topple a long list of Middle Eastern dictators. Number 3. The deep web, for the first time in history, has allowed for communities revolving around disturbing practices to flourish. An example of this is the budding community of cannibals that can be found operating on the deep web. Cannibal forums, cookbooks, and even deranged individuals volunteering to be consumed for their flesh can all be found on the deep web. There have also been stories of desperate people offering up their bodies to be consumed by cannibals so that their families will have some money after they die. Number 2. The Hidden Wiki operates as a homepage to many people who are adventuring into the deep web. It operates similar to the normal Wikipedia we all know, but it instead serves as a depository of links to other major areas of the deep web, such as the darknet markets, the archive of banned books, as well as the various underground forums that call the deep web home. Number 1. The deep web's deepest point is called Mariana's Web, which is named after the Marianas Trench, which is the deepest part of the ocean. Not much is known about Mariana's Web, but it is known that only the most disturbing and illegal things can be found here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you all next time.